The snow impacted flights at Pearson Airport yesterday. About 25% of yesterday's arrivals and departures were canceled.
So is that having a bit of a spillover effect this morning? For the latest on the situation, we're joined live by Rachel Bertone, spokesperson for the Greater Toronto Airports Authority. Rachel, good to see you this morning. What is the latest there? Because a lot of people have flights planned, but they're not sure if they're going to actually be taken off or landing.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, we want to thank all of the workers last night because, working in those conditions was quite treacherous. However, we're back. We're normal operations today. There'll be a bit of a cleanup, so there might still be a delay. So what we do is we advise all passengers, check your flight status before you head over to the airport and always drive according to those road conditions.
And, Rachel, because there were some delays and cancellations yesterday, is there another kind of compounding lost baggage situation to contend with as well, or is that okay?
Because a lot of the flights were proactively canceled by the airlines, that absolutely helps things here. There hasn't been any baggage issues to my knowledge at this point in time. Things have actually went rather smoothly yesterday. But just remember, because there were some canceled flights yesterday, that there will have a trickle-down effect. And it's also important to note, too, it wasn't just us that experienced that snow. All across the eastern seaboard did, too. So certain destinations for today will still be impacted. They're still dealing with cleanup as well.
And Rachel, it's pretty remarkable when you look at the size of the equipment being used to sort of clear, the runways and sort of taxiing areas at Pearson. When you say normal operations, does that mean that all of the runways at Pearson are open today, all the gates? It's pretty much business as usual. There just might be a bit of catch-up happening. Is that what you're saying?
So what I'm saying is that this morning, once the snow stops, it makes operations much easier. And as long as there's no blowing snow on the runways where those plows that you're seeing are going to have to actively, clear runways on a regular basis, we're basically at normal operations. And that, since the snow has stopped and the runways are clear, we're not having to clear those runways, that seems to us like it's normal. Again, if the temperatures continue to drop and if they do get colder, we were going to have to see some de-icing for planes, so that might delay things as well. However, in terms of the runway and the clearing, we're in a good position today.
Okay, so far so good, Rachel, but we know that this is not the final dumping of snow that we're going to see, which was yesterday. Also Friday evening and Sunday, we're expected another kind of thumping of snow. So what is the airport doing to prepare for that? Are there any precautions that you can take ahead of time to avoid cancellations, or is this kind of a play-by-play situation?
I think what's important to note is that, the airlines cancel flights. What we can do is implement like a departures management initiative, which would slow the rates of planes being able to leave Pearson. And that's always for safety. We are in Canada, so, winter operations are part of our, what we're prepared for. So we take things as they come. Each situation we assess and we come up with a plan for each weather event.
All right. Rachel Bertone, spokesperson for the Greater Toronto Airports Authority. Appreciate your time. Thank you.